If you could call yourself 5 years ago and had 30 seconds, what would you say? Your mom only has 4 more years on this earth. Make it count. I feel this deeply. Same. I'd probably warn my younger self to make sure she had a defibrillator in the house and to tell my younger brother to stand watch over her on August 27th, 2024, around 9 to 9:30 a.m. She died at 57 years old. Her heart just stopped in her sleep. The only existing precondition was sleep apnea, but she did have a machine that provided extra oxygen. It didn't help her. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear. My mom passed at 53 of cancer. I would have got her checked sooner. She was stage 4 when she found out. My mom passed at 52 from brain cancer, glioblastoma. She was stage 4 when we found out. My heart breaks every day. I'm very sorry you lost your mother, and that was super recent. 57 is extremely young. Aside from the terrible timing, I'd like to point out she got an ideal exit situation, dying in sleep, which is something. Not a good thing, but something. I want to hug you. This would be it for me as well. Mom got diagnosed last June, died in October. We got hopes for a few years from the doctors. Time together is everything. Same with my mom. She died October 4th and was just diagnosed in February. It was one of those hyper-aggressive cancers that just didn't respond to anything. I thought I used to have problems in my life, until I watched her disintegrate. Now I'm only 32, and I hate having to live so long without her now. You're going to lose both 2 months apart from one another. Stop partying and spend time with them. It's cancer. Go to the doctor now instead of ignoring it. May I ask what it was, just in case I have it as well and need to get it checked? Cervical cancer. I started having irregular bleeding. If you feel like something is wrong, it's always best to get it checked out, just in case. Oh yeah, I don't think I have that. I'm sorry to hear that though. I hope all is well for you and wish you the best in life. And of course, the Redditors downvote a guy wishing someone else a good life. Fuck you, Reddit. Your username deserves an award. Thanks for staying in character. COVID isn't lasting 3 months. I can't believe it was 5 years ago. At first we thought it was only 2 weeks at home. And keep buying Bitcoin. Just trust me. Buy Kroger and Costco stock instead of stocking up on stuff from Costco and Kroger. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. There's a girl you're gonna go on a date with in a few days. Don't fucking do it. She is going to absolutely fuck your shit up. Run the fuck away. For same I'm missing a fingertip BC of that one. Story time? Jack Sparrow, is that you? Captain Jack Sparrow. Go pick up Sam. Don't let her friends drive her home. I'm very sorry. Sitting in the gym, reading this. Knocked the wind and energy right out of me. I'm so sorry for your loss. Chills. This will stick with me for the rest of my life as a mom. Thank you truly. Powerball winning numbers this week are: Nvidia stock goes to $150, so buy as much as you can. As a note, I see a lot of people saying to buy Bitcoin. Since 20 February 2020, Bitcoin is up about 905%. Nvidia's stock is up 1,795%. Man, it would be so funny if you told yourself NVDA went to 150 only to sell before it 10x from there because you didn't mention that you meant split adjusted. Good point. Maybe I'd throw in that the market cap goes to $3.5 trillion, or just say hold for 5 years. And pretty sure Nvidia is selling shovels to the miners. Once the mines are dry, it will likely be a different story. When it was the crypto mines that might have been true, but it's unclear how deep the AI mines go. Invest in Peloton and Zoom, then put all your profits that November into GameStop and sell on January 29th. Wait for Bitcoin to tumble to $20,000, then sell as it hits $100,000. Also, you're going to meet your wife next week. Was looking for this comment. Also, take it out of Robinhood and put it literally anywhere else before they fuck you. I always think about the butterfly effect with these kinds of Reddit threads. Like, would we have the same price action if some random investor went all in on these really early on? Younger you is going to charm the heck out of every seemingly applicable woman he stumbles across during that week. Stop your brother from getting a motorcycle. It kills him less than a month later. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Just know that it's not your fault, and there's nothing you could have done to stop him. As a brother and motorcycle rider myself, yeah, no chance in hell anyone could stop me. Again, I am sorry. Be prepared. You're in for a rough ride. This I don't think we can avoid certain things that happen to us. Only thing we can control is how we react to them. If we're prepared or not, I read a quote once. You meet your destiny on the road you take to avoid it. That's so vague and threatening that it would just induce severe anxiety. Don't date that guy. Look for things that bring you peace and calm. Stop smoking so much weed and drinking. You don't know everything. Get your effing career figured out, now you'll be more tired in 5 years. Among other things. Sorry you won't walk again. Wish I had had the heads up. I relearned to walk twice. Third time, nope, I am bedridden. I relearned to walk once. It sucked. I can't even imagine learning to do it more than once. My heart goes out to you. I would sit in my car and cry because I did not want to go into the therapy building because the therapy was excruciating. I mean, the people were awesome, but just trying to make my leg move was horrific. It took years to become a good walker. I was in a wheelchair for years, so I had no muscle tone, and the more severely damaged leg hadn't consistently borne weight for more than a year, so I lost the brain-body connection to it. May I ask, what happened? You don't have to answer. Severe osteoarthritis, compounded with psoriatic arthritis. The most basic answer. My left leg was very crooked, had a very high-tech brace I could wear to hopefully straighten it at the knee, but I was not walking enough to get improvement. Knee problems are genetic from my mom's side. My mom and 4 of my 5 siblings plus me. For my chondromalacia, a patella cartilage problem, I had arthroscopic surgery like 20 years ago. Regarding my more recent problems, I was morbidly obese, but I had lost 200 pounds. From illness, not duet and/or exercise. A knee replacement surgery was scheduled in like 3 weeks from that point. This was 3 years ago. I was scared at that point, but mostly excited. An older sister and brother each had successful knee replacements, so I know what can be done. I just wanted some semblance of normalcy because I have a plethora of other chronic illnesses, ranging from congestive heart failure, PCOS, Meniere's disease, etc., from my 20s on. I am now 64. Anywho, like 2 days after the orthopedic surgeon called with the good news, he called with bad news. He and a colleague went over my x-rays in more detail and realized how much more severe my leg was than they first thought. If they did do a knee replacement, they would also have to insert other stuff. Don't remember the terms? Below the knee to build it up. Apparently, I have fine, thin bones. Ha, says the fat lady. The operation would be way too risky for me. High chance of things going wrong, at which point they might have to amputate. Well, no, I was not going to take that chance, so here I am. Sorry thus is so long, but I have never written it out before and tried to condense it. Stop talking to him, don't quit your job, don't move there. Treasure the friends you know have your back. Don't try to wax your ass. Edit. For everyone asking why, I tried to do it. Got an infected hair follicle, got an abscess, and got an anal fistula, which is very hard to cure. I still have it, and it's ruined my life. On December 4th, 2024, there will be an assassination in downtown Manhattan. You have to get there, teabag the victim, and fist bump the assassin. This will make you the most popular individual alive. Exactly 5 years ago, Saturday 2/7/26/33/46/48. Don't lose the warranty paperwork for the stove. I think the first part solves the second. Somehow the stove is what holds all of this timeline from a temporal paradox. Save the stove. Save the world. You're gonna beat the cancer in a few months. Celebrate the fuck out of it because COVID is gonna try to kill you next year. Leave teaching. It's going to get worse. Jeez, I wish this but 25 years ago. Do not do anything related to education. Don't marry the person who beats you. He won't change, and he will cheat. Of course, it comes with a combo called hit and run. Get your husband to the doctor now. He has stage 4 cancer and it's spreading. Don't listen to him, get him there now. End the relationship now and work on yourself. As much as you're intrigued by him and how much you think you know what you're doing, and honey, I love you so much for these qualities. You're actually making things so much harder for yourself. So end it now or buckle the fuck up. You're in for a wild ride. As the cardiologist will put it, this baby is about to have you blindfolded on a roller coaster. You will be terrified. Your introduction to motherhood is going to be nothing like you've dreamed. You'll watch this child fight for her life more than once, and you'll have to quickly learn hospital speak, medication schedules, and how to advocate for her. This experience is going to completely change you as a person and the way you parent. But she lives. She is the most joyful, strong, magical little girl you've ever met. She has to work harder than everyone else, but she does it while singing and skipping. You find a wonderful community of medical parents and form a tight-knit group of women who understand what others can't. And you're a really good mom. In the end, there's more beauty than grief. Hold on, you've got this. Your daughter is about to suffer from a horrendous eating disorder that will destroy everything and dominate your life for years to CPM. Watch what she is eating, talk to her, and get her a psychologist. The mental pain that comes next will be far greater than the physical pain you feel now. That baby in your belly is going to stretch you to your absolute limit, and there'll be times where you wish you had a different life. But on the other side, and you will get there despite how it will feel, is a beautiful, insanely smart, funny, and loving little girl who is going to make your life the richest and most vibrant it's ever been. You'll even have another one, believe it or not. Life gets better. I am the person you imagined as your higher power. I am the older version of yourself who accomplished what I wanted. You'll get there. Hold on. I know you're in hell right now, but hold on. Her name is Rin. This life was worth fighting for. I love you and I believe in you. Fight for your life. Don't spend all your time online, don't become friends with them, go to school, and only use your phone for school purposes. Man, I was 13 when pandemic happened. Now I'm 17, and now I don't have friends, because my online friends made me leave my IRL friends. Now I'm a loner. I just disappeared from my online friends 2 weeks ago, and started going out more, and I feel great doing that. I go from different name now, online only, so they won't track me or anything. I also told my family if any of them ask where am I and why I disappeared, block them. Wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Make him go to the doctor or hospital. If you don't, in 5 years, you will basically be a widow and single mom with a 4-year-old child who now has to grow up without a dad. Get a pen, write this down, gather all cash available. Buy BTC now, sell at $60,000, buy at $30,000. Sell at $65,000, buy at $20,000. Buy ETH at $100, sell at $4,500. Buy SOL as soon as you hear about it, and sell at $240. Buy again at $8. Take profits mid-late 2025. Pretty sure the best play is actually to put everything into Dogecoin. It goes from fractions of a cent to 73 cents a coin in May of 2021. It's something like a 25,000% return on investment. Wear a condom every time. Do not have kids. Matter of fact, go get a vasectomy LL. Do not put anything on credit cards. It's not helpful and will fuck you over in the future. Your mom is gonna die this year. Please make her go to the hospital. She needs help immediately. She needs to be here to see her grandbabies grow up. Tell someone you're planning on killing yourself. I hope you're over this by now. Get yourself a lot of toilet paper and other essential cooking and baking ingredients. Buy Amazon shares. There's a lockdown coming up. 5 years ago was the pandemic, and the year my grandmother died in my arms, and my 7-year relationship ended after my BF told me, "You seriously need to get over it," the same day. So, it would be, "Sorry you're dealing with that shit," added, "Shit happened on my birthday too." Don't respect her wishes. Drag her ass to the doctors for a mammogram. Leave her now. It won't get better no matter how hard you try. Save yourself so much time and heartache and salvage your family. You have undiagnosed bipolar disorder, ADHD, and CPTSD. You are about to have a serious mental breakdown that will steal 2 years of your life if you don't go see a psych now and slow down with the overworking. Also, get a colonoscopy. Those gut problems aren't stress. They're a bunch of precancerous lesions that are going to end up taking 3/4 of your colon in 3.5 years if you don't get them sorted out right now. Stop crying because you feel fat and ugly and everyone hates you and laughs at you. You are gonna find the best people in 3 years, and everyone who are laughing at you, Ron, will be jealous of you in the future. Smile. Spend as much time as possible with Dad. He has a minor stroke in 21 and survives. Tell your family as soon as you find out you're pregnant, especially Dad. He won't even know about his grandson you're carrying in 22 because he dies just a few days after you take that test. I really wish he got to meet his only grandson. Your brother's going to die in 3 years. Please call him and spend time with him because he is so sad on the inside and none of us noticed. Don't get the vaccine because you'll end up with serious autoimmune issues. Also, be nicer to your friends and family and take care of your mental health or you'll drive everyone away and regret it. Your job isn't that important. Take the trip, spend a random day at home. Don't answer the email at dinner. Get some sleep. Say, I love you. Don't waste all your time, money, energy on trying to get that promotion. You're getting passed over anyway because you're not one of the boys, and you just haven't figured that out yet. Spend that time with your family instead. They're going to need you so badly during COVID. The girl is nice. Trust her. Give her the love she deserves. She may be frustrating sometimes, but be the calmer person. She is worth it. Saying no results in you regretting. Saying yes results in happy memories. Charlie is cheating on you, Mom and Granny die soon, and Jessica's pregnancy almost kills her. Next 2 years are going to really suck, but you eventually meet love of your life, and your niece is beautiful. Trust it will all be okay. You've only got a month left. The clock is ticking. Call her, beg her to get on a plane, tell her how much she means to you. She'll get COVID soon and be in a coma. Tell her everything you wish she knew. Be brave enough to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be too shy. Don't let your spark fade. And don't let depression consume you. You have so much potential, so don't let fear and discouragements take it away from you, or else you'll end up lost, just like I am right now. Feeling stagnant, not good at anything, and like a failure. You've got 3 weeks before the world is going to shut down for 2.5 years, forcing you to be locked inside your apartment. Find better food to eat. Shit will begin to hit the fan for you now. Wife and both parents die eventually. So whatever happens, be strong for your family. Eat better. Also became diabetic. And don't wallow in your own self-pity because you have too many people who depend on you. Nothing. Everything is as it is meant to be. You are making all the choices based on what you understand in that moment. Let it be. Why the hell did you call instead of text? The audacity. In 5 years' time, you're gonna be in a better situation than most people, and it's still gonna feel like your life is falling apart. You're gonna have no energy, your household will be in constant disarray, and you won't be able to get anything done, but you will have 2 little boys to whom you will have been a better father in 1 year than your father was to you in your entire life. As for the chaos, you can get through it if you can stay focused and get past your need for instant gratification. Do that, and you'll be f***ing invincible. Leave him? Your gut is right. Don't waste another 1.5 years because you feel obligated to stay because of how long you've been together. He isn't going to change. Everything is going to fall into place for you. I can confidently say that 5 years from now, you will be happy and healthy. I did have a rough 5 years. I struggled with alcohol and pills a lot and had trouble holding down a job and any relationships. I was suicidal. Not that I was actively trying to kill myself, but I truly didn't care if my actions killed me. Now I am a year sober, happily married. We have a baby on the way. I am no contact with my toxic mother, and I was just offered a big promotion at my job when I come back from maternity leave. You know what they say about rock bottom? You have nowhere to go but up. I not only went up, I'm thriving. Me from 5 years ago would probably be shocked that I'm not only alive, but actually happy to wake up every day. I think she would find comfort in the thought that she will be okay. I don't think I would make the call if given the option. I was 3 years into a relationship and was drinking heavily. 2 years later, the drinking would ultimately end my relationship, but that ending's probably the only thing that would have saved me from my drinking and got me out of that relationship that ultimately I'm glad I'm not in anymore. If I warned myself of any of these things or tried to prevent them, I either would have tried to save a relationship that would have left me unfulfilled or not made the mistake that I made that resulted in her kicking me out. The breakup was the most painful experience of my life so far and also forced me to grow more than any period in my life ever has. I think these lessons were fully necessary and I wouldn't change them. Leave him now. Things won't get better. There will never be an easy time to do it, but you have to be strong. You deserve someone who truly loves you, and he's out there waiting. You're going to take on the family farm. You're going to spend every day laboring yourself, but you're the happiest version so far. That severance package from your corporate job was a package to freedom. Thank you for watching. Write comments, put likes. Do not forget to watch other videos.